I just got off work. I'm making myself some brine for my orzo noodle. I got some protein, way too much protein. It looks like I'm in the military. Before I was like random hippie, and now it's like I'm flat top haircut. I'm in the military. So lame. Take me back. But I had to change it because I literally felt like my hair was gonna fall out if I didn't. So. It smells so crazy. It smells so freaking crazy. I put lime in there, tahini, butter, and a little clove of garlic. Just all of a sudden, man. Anyway, I got the TPS. I'm gonna try to put on the truck. Before I do that, I'm gonna check that grounding wire. It could be the CIA, CIS, CSI, Miami. I don't know. It's the one that controls the cold air. But the problem is if it's stuck hot, then by the time the truck warms up too hot, it should be running perfect, and it's not doing that at all. So I'm actually not sure what it is, but we're gonna figure it out. But first things first, I'm gonna put some shoes on and a shirt on. I tell you, it is a hot one today. Casually and continuously disappointed in myself for not recording what's actually happening and then just recording me talking about it afterwards, which just seems to happen non-stop. Nava's oil dipstick was missing an O-ring, and it was just dumping oil on the side of the engine, like huge amounts. So he was smoking crazy, so then he put a new O-ring in that, and we went down to Advanced to go get him some tubing, because one of his left driver's side crankcase breather hose that goes into the intake was not connected, and it was just dumping oil out of that as well. So we hooked that up correctly, and now we are Gucci gang. He's about to get some blocks from the back. He's driving on a squatted truck, makes him homosexual. That's okay, he just doesn't want to be seen that way. So he is going to get the blocks, but not right now because they're way expensive in store for no reason. It's just two pieces, it's just U-bolts and metal. This is for the rear. I was supposed to be doing that TPS hours ago, but whatever, it's fine. I'm gonna run down. I'm already almost to Walmart, get that battery. I don't know the sub-model on that Mazda, which is like whatever. They all have the same engine, so the sub-model should not matter for the battery. But traffic is terrible here, and it is so hot outside. But I'm gonna get this battery, go back, and sweat my ass off working on that truck. On my truck, no, not this truck. Let me give you the numbers here real quick. So we are going to set this up somewhere where you can see something. I'll do it right about there. Now this is the original one. We're gonna go middle to right pin, which will come out to be 3,500 approximately. Middle to left pin, which will come out to be 3,600 approximately. And then right to left, which fully closed, is 177, and fully open is 36.9. Now for this one, all the way to the right, is going to be 36.50. All the way to the left middle is going to be 3,700, and then the split, see how it sits a lot lower at 140 off the rip, and fully cranked 3,400. So it's essentially the same, but it sits a lot lower. I don't know if that's because it's the Chinese one, or because this one's bad. I couldn't tell you, I don't know anything about it. By doing that, it's not adjustable. So I'm gonna put them in and we're gonna see. I took some starter fluid, I sprayed down the engine, and there's no vacuum leaks. So mass difference is right here. It's all wired up. If I unplug it, it dies. Before with the old plug, when I unplug it, nothing would happen. I'm assuming that could be the regulator, and that's why it's too rich. There's too much regulation. But this vacuum line's good. It's working. I took this one off and there is no vacuum leak. The idle air control valve's in there, it's plugged in and working, and the TPS is back here and it's plugged in and working. Now I can unplug the TPS, the mass airflow sensor, and the idle air control valve, and I can start the car with all those disconnected and it runs exactly the same. But if I disconnect it while it's running, it'll kill it. So let me get the start up here. Oh, sorry. It usually starts a lot quicker, but see it's idling high. Those tires are huge. If I give it gas, what? That's me. Like, dead, come back. Dead, come back. If I give it a low gas, it runs right up. But as soon as I put it under load, and now it's working for some reason, of course, because I left my hood open. That's why it's working. Like there you go, I give it gas and just it's only when I'm barely on the gas does the car run. I went to go get burger. I am back. My dad said he's 100% thinks it's fuel filter. I think it's running too rich. He thinks it's running too lean. Could absolutely be running too lean. And there's a bunch of fucking acorns in there. Some squirrel had his little nest in here, dude. That's crazy. But up there's real clean. That's what matters.
You're looking at $50.99, and then my
Yes.
gates, that's got a 3-year warranty. My gates for the is $65.
Yes, sir.
476.
Yeah. I mean, that could be it. I've also never had tire all that.
This box gets used up. Unboxing and review. Wow, there it is. Done. No more review. I don't know if I already said this, but the guy called me about that car and he said, oh, I don't have the title. I have to go to Florida and print a new one tomorrow. And that's fine. The problem is that the back of the car is truly insane because it's full of a bunch of stuff out of the red car and then, you know, like car batteries. And I literally spent all day of today trying to prepare to go get this car. Like, I dropped Tamar off at work. Like, I came back. Let me tell you a story. Had to go to work. Got off really early today. So then I came back, dropped the Foreigner off, got on the wagon, went back to work. Or not my work, my wife's work. And then I hung out there, over there, working on the truck all day and hanging out and going down into town with Nava and stuff till like 5. And then I came back, and then I had to go back, and then it don't matter. Then she got off work, and we're like, okay, awesome. We have the money, time to go give it to them. We go to the ATM right by their house. No money in the ATM. Thank you, Georgia. So we go back. We're driving back to go get the money from the ATM that's in town. And he calls me, says, I don't have the title. What? So he didn't have the title. He's got to go get one tomorrow. And that's fine, because we had to come back to the house anyway, because our money's in the red card. Money is in here. But anyway, that amp came in, so I'm about to hook it up. Here's the plan. I'm going to put this one in the middle as a rear right. This one as a rear right. And over here, I'm going to have that one as a rear left, that one as a rear left, and then that'll just be an ambient subwoofer, real quiet. This would be main, front, left, and I'll put the other one of those speakers up there, maybe right there somewhere. And then this will be the other front right, and then I have another one of these laying around somewhere, and I'll put it up there. And then we should be complete. There it is. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 front speakers, and then like 15 back speakers, and then obviously the subwoofer. So it should be banging. I'm probably gonna put the subwoofer back there or something, somewhere in the middle. We'll figure it out.